Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Crina, if you're new to the channel. I'm about to do a tour of the garden, so let's begin. As you can see, the grass is really tall. We haven't cut it since we moved here at the end of August, with the exception of that stretch, that path that's leading towards my neighbor. We haven't cut it, so it's long. This is an olive tree. We have two of them. They're in pots at the moment. We haven't planted them yet in the ground. We haven't decided on a final spot for them, but yeah, let me take you from here. For those of you who have been following the channel and seen previous videos, you may remember there's a stony pathway around there, a roughly sketched one anyway, but you can barely see the stones at the moment. Anyway, so we have some strawberries here and an aronia bush. I also planted some Babington leek, but I'm not sure if this is it. Maybe it didn't come out, I'm not sure. But yeah, these are the strawberries. I think they're apple strawberries, and the aronia are the flowers. As you can see, grass is massive. And in spots where I placed like ivy, when I cleaned it, some of it from the trees, and placed it here, you can see the grass didn't grow very tall. But yeah, here is really long. I have to be careful for snakes. This is one of the mushroom beds. It doesn't have any mushrooms at the moment, but we'll see if any appear. There was mycelium in here, so we'll see. It's been pretty hot in the last couple of weeks. We haven't had much rain. This is the stony wall, which I've cleaned on the other side as well. Actually, let me show you. Let me see if I can show you. Not much, but yeah. Here is a mass of everything. I mean, not everything, but lots of wild plants. I didn't know, but now I do. There's lots of lily of the valley here. It smelled so beautiful early on. I've also bought some plants and planted them at the front of the house because I didn't know we have so many here. But yeah, it's what it is. It's a beautiful plant. This is sea buckthorn, which I planted two of them, one there and one here. It's doing well. We have a sea berry. Oh, not sea berry. What is it called? I'm not sure. Sea holly, I think it's called. This one here. Yeah, got three of those. Two more planted at the front of the house. So yeah, here we have a lot of nettles, which I picked and made soup early on. Bluebells. I think that plant with the white flowers, I think it's Queen's lace, but I'm not sure. I think it is. It looks so beautiful. Here we have one of the elder, the common one, surrounded by some pumpkins, hopefully they'll survive the super munchers in the garden. Here we have the Black Beauty, Sambucus nigra, elder. Which is kind of turning green, although it's in the sun. This is a purple variety, purple leafed variety. But yeah, we'll see how it develops. And more pumpkins planted today. Don't know if they will survive. Actually, I think these are, yeah, I think they're pumpkins, not cucumbers. Here we have 3 all gold raspberries, which I'm really excited about, and they're looking really good. I'm really happy about these. I'm not sure what flowers these are, but they look stunning. Look at the bumblebee or whatever it is. Okay. So yeah, it's massive flowers here. And I remember when we moved here, they were still here, so they must be flowering most of the year, or a large part of the year. You can see, compared to my neighbor's lawn, how tall the grass is. It's massive. I was going to make a path here as well, but I didn't get around to doing it so far. This is the only path I've made. I've cut the grass using a hand scythe. I really don't want to use a land mower. It's very noisy and I just don't like it. So I bought a hand scythe. Hopefully I'll be able to use it for a long time. Obviously I won't be scything all the grass. I'll just let it grow wild for now. But we'll see. Because there will be a lot of hand scything to do, and it's only a small one. It's not like a long scythe. It's a smaller one. It's like a I forgot how it's called in English. But yeah, I'm probably going to use some of this dry grass to mulch some of the vegetables and some of the trees as well. Probably the tomatoes. Just let it dry for now. Here we have the John Jay raspberries, 5 of them, and they look dry at the moment. I really hope they're not dead, but yeah, they showed leaves a while ago, but I don't know, they look pretty dry. I really hope they will make a comeback, but we'll see. Sadly, they're not looking as lively as the old gold look, but that's okay, we'll see. Here we have some spring onions, I think. Yeah, spring onions, and some grapes, white grapes. Hopefully they'll survive and thrive in the years to come. They are a white variety. And here I've planted some cucumbers today, but again we'll see if they survive the super munchers. I think it's a cucumber, that one. More grape. More cucumbers. But yeah, we'll see if they make it. I have more indoors I need to take out, but I'm taking them a couple of the time. This is the Black Hamburg grape, which I planted a while ago. It's looking good. Here we have some more spring onions and some apple strawberries and another white grape. Here more cucumbers, nasturtiums, which are an edible plant. You can eat the leaves, the flowers. I haven't tried it yet, but I look forward for it to grow bigger. I planted several of these and some seeds today as well. The dahlia didn't come out here. None of the dahlias have come up so far. I think they're a bust, unfortunately. The apple tree was in bloom, but now it's kind of fading. It was stunning though. It was full of flowers. Gorgeous. Here we have some tomatoes I planted a few days ago, and these ones today, they look a bit sorry for themselves, but hopefully they'll recover. I don't know if we'll get any tomatoes by putting them outside, but it's worth a try. We'll see for this first year how they'll do. We have some garlic there, stored there. Here more dahlias which haven't come up. The pink Glardu Sablon pink currant, looking lush. A lot of leaves, looks gorgeous. Here we have some wild apple. I think it's cranberry, this one. I pruned it really hard last autumn because it was in a really rough shape. So I pruned both the apple trees. We have more strawberries here. I'm really happy with how the old apple is looking. I pruned it last autumn as well. If you haven't seen the video, maybe have a look. It's quite long, but it was very relaxing to do. So I look forward to doing more of that in the years to come. A lot of cleavers in the garden. They're called sticky willies as well, Scotland. So we have the potatoes, the plum tree, Mirabelle de Nancy. Here another dahlia which hasn't come out. We have more nasturtiums. I planted 3 here, but this one looks like it survived. There's 2 more, but they've been munched on. I don't know if they will make it, but this looks really good at the moment. Hopefully it will thrive. I've planted some seeds here. We'll see what comes out. Planted more seeds here as well on the potato patch. But yeah, more potatoes are coming out, and surprisingly, well, surprisingly or not surprisingly, not many of them came out there. This was the first patch we planted, and I think because this is in the shade, they're starting to come out, but very, very slow. But hopefully they will make it. We have the asparagus. Let me go this way. It's kind of in a fern state at the moment. We have 5 green and 5 purple. There's a lot of green at the moment, so I'm not sure how well you can see it on camera. But yeah, first year asparagus, although I think they were 2-year-old crowns. I'm not 100% sure. I've tried one of the green asparagus as well, and that one tasted really nice as well. It was even more tender than the purple one, I think, because I harvested a bit sooner, so maybe that's why. But yeah, look at this, how long it is. More potatoes there. Have a lavender plant just here, but it's an English variety. We just picked it from the shop, and I think it's not one of the best lavenders to have, but still good to have in the garden. We have peas there, planted a couple of maybe weeks ago, and I've put some sticks in the ground so they have some support to climb on. We also have 2 tomatoes. We bought those 2 from, I think 2 or 4 from Manchester when we went. I think they're called Big League. But yeah, we'll see if they make it. The peas, I planted them from seed and then I transplanted them in the garden. They're looking good at the moment. Massive stone. I unearthed it from this area when I was preparing the ground. We have some cauliflowers here and some tomatoes and more tomatoes there. Again, I don't know if they will make it to actual food, but it's worth trying this first year. Got more seedlings indoors. I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but that's a good problem to have. We have the honeyberries here, one there. I really love the leaves on these plants. They look gorgeous, especially after rain. They look so lovely. At the moment I've only spotted fruits or berries on the Boreal Beauty one. We'll see if any make it, and hopefully we'll have some to try before the birds pick them, just to see how the taste is, because I've never tasted the honeyberries. We have violets here, planted from Alan Carter. When I did the exchange with the books, he kindly sent me several seeds and plants. Oh, I think the midges are out. We have the elephant garlic here. I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there are 14 or 15 plants in total of elephant garlic. We have the gooseberries here, which I'm probably gonna take out because they look really dry. That one looks like it has some leaves on, but since I don't know the variety and they're not looking their best at all, they look pretty dead, I'm probably gonna take them out and plant something else. But yeah, the elephant garlic. More elephant garlic, blueberries. This is the blueberry patch. It only has three blueberries, but it's okay for now. This has lots of flowers on it. I think this is the Liberty blueberry. I grew some blueberries while when I was living in Canterbury, and we had a roof garden, and I never knew how the flowers of the blueberries look like, because I always had them when they were in fruit or like berry form, and I think they're so pretty, like as flowers. They kind of look like a bell, or I don't know, they're very dainty and pretty. Here I planted an echinacea, which is leafing out now. Hopefully it will make it. Some spring onions. I put some nasturtium seeds there. Maybe they will climb on this. We have beans here, planted in various spots, and hopefully they will climb on these bushes. Planted some pumpkins as well. I don't know if they will make it, because I had planted a bean plant there and it didn't make it. It was munched on within a day or so. But yeah, we have more beans here and more nasturtium seeds I planted today. The beans were planted, I think, 2 days ago or so. We have the plum tree, which was planted in the autumn with the other two fruit trees, the quince and the plum. Sorry, I think I said plum tree. This is a pear tree. And more pumpkins. All this mess I made from clearing last autumn, we still need to get them sorted. More beans here. I have some green beans and some yellow beans. One there, one there. We'll see if they make it. And more there around the forest flame bush, apparently this is called. It's not red anymore, but it looked stunning at the end of April. It was so red and yeah, stunning. Massive yellow flowers. We have garlic and spring onions and garlic. We also planted some salad, some beetroot, but I don't know if the beetroot will make it. It was, yeah, I don't know, maybe some of them will make it at least. Let's go this way. Show you the sweet chestnuts. Planted 2 of them. See how the leaves look compared to the horse chestnut, which is there. That one has like 5 leaves. I think there's 5 of them. And this is the sweet chestnut leaf. The shiitake mushroom logs. No shiitake so far on them, but we'll see. Maybe in a year. I was hoping after 3 months we'll have some shiitake mushrooms on them, but not yet. The second sweet chestnut I planted. Hopefully in time this will grow really big and take the spot of these trees, which are invaded by ivy at the moment. So hopefully they can grow for a couple of years, and then we can clear some of these trees because they're not in very good shape. The roots are pretty, they look unstable, you know, to say so, as you can see here. Especially this one is leaning towards the neighbor's farm. So yeah, but hopefully they'll still hold on for a couple of years to give them time to the sweet chestnuts to grow. So when we cut some of the branches, we don't hurt. These are so young at the moment. I wouldn't want to risk cutting these large trees. Maybe it's not the best spot for them, but they are supposed to grow really tall. They need to be further away from the house, so I thought this is the best spot for them. We'll see. We'll see. They look so beautiful. I have some eggshells there. I haven't put them on around, but maybe I will at some point. We have a Solomon seal plant, which I bought from the Wigtown market, from a gentleman who sells plants there. I think it's called Camelia plants, something like that. The company, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know if they're turning into berries. I think they are. They looked so pretty as well, and apparently the plant is edible. I'm not sure exactly which is edible. I need to do more research on it, but if you want to do research on that as well, I encourage you to do it. It looks really pretty. At the moment it looks a bit sticky, but yeah, planted it here. We'll see how it does. This is where I've been dumping the compost. What's that? Oh, I thought it was a snake, but it's an avocado. Oh my god, it's an avocado peel skin. It was shining from my point of view, from where I was sitting. But yeah, so I've been dumping all the leftover vegetable bits and skins and everything to decompose here. Obviously it's not like a proper composting area, but until we built one, this is where I was able to dump them. We have some potatoes which have come up here, so we'll see. Okay, I have to rush because I need to go and speak to someone. But yeah, these are some of the potatoes which have come out, I think, after dumping leftover potato skins and old potatoes here. Here are some cherry seeds inside this pot, I mean, but they haven't come out yet. Maybe next year, we'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. These are from Alan Carter as well. We have the Big Ben blackcurrants here. This one is leafing, but it's a bit behind compared to this one. Here we had a currant bush gifted by my neighbor, who gave me the gooseberry bushes as well, but it was dry, so I just removed it. And this is a cutting I took from it, and it looks like it's leafing out, so maybe it will live. But yeah, I'll probably plant a fruit tree here, we'll see, in the spot of that one. The Vranja Queens fruit tree. Okay, I'll go this way. Just have to be careful because there's a lot of long grass here. I think this is lupin, I'm not sure, but also this looks pretty in the morning or after it rained on. I collected nettles from here as well in the spring. We have more currants here, red currants, just a berry there. A red currant which was munched on by a cow when they were here on the property, on the farm. and they reached over the fence and pulled it out. Luckily I spotted it and replanted it. It's looking rough at the moment, but maybe it will make a comeback. We'll see. And there's a red flowering currant as well there. A lot of vegetation at the moment, a lot. You can see the shed is in a rough state. So yeah, the spring onions, the garlic. There's a lot of mess in this area because we've been building inside the house. We have the beans. I planted beans, corn, sweet corn, and sunflowers. It looks like so far only the beans have come out, but we'll see. I've also planted parsley, carrots, radish, cherry bell radish, rocket in the corner, but there is rocket there and radish, but the carrots, they are not looking that great. We'll see. Just planted the parsley out. I had planted coriander here, but it was all munched on, and yeah, sadly no coriander left. But yeah, maybe the parsley will make it. We have more grapes here, white grapes and rosemary. We have stock plants, stock flowers. Apparently they're edible and they smell really good most of all, but we'll see as well if they make it. Here I had planted basil and electric daisy, but as you can see there's nothing left, they've been mulched on. We have the Babington leek here, 5 of them. Hopefully at least some will make it to improve, to have more of that plant. The rosemary is looking so-so. One of them is dry, the other one is looking better. But yeah, really long grass. More stones, I unearthed it from when I was preparing the sweet corn patch. So we have 2 more all gold raspberries, some tomatoes planted here as well, randomly to see if they will make it. I forgot what these are. Oh, cucamelon, but yeah, they're tiny, I don't know if they'll make it. Some more tomatoes, pumpkins as well. I have planted a cucumber here, but it was mulched on, and this one is already eaten, as you can see. I don't know if they'll make it, but maybe at least some of them will give some. Yeah, we'll see. Here I inoculated with wine cap mushrooms, but we'll see. And more wine cap mushrooms. We have the golden elderberry and some tomatoes here. This one looks wonderful. It was the tallest of them, 5 of them, 5 elders, and this was the tallest. It's looking really good. We have the Japanese wineberry. This one is looking great as well, and some tomatoes. More tomatoes and a common elder. We'll see if it makes it. And yeah, the wine cap bed. We'll see if any pop out. So we're back at the beginning. Just some left here. I think these are called gladiolas. Not edible, but they look really pretty. But they've been mulched on as well. We'll see if they actually flower. No dahlias here. They didn't come out. I think this looks like lilac. Really pretty. the black clay solder in that spot where the stones are, but it looks really dry. We'll see if it makes it. We have Bowl of Beauty, I forgot how this is called, oh, peony plant, and some other planted here, different varieties of plants, more gladiolus, and this one is really pretty when it flowers, and even now it looks really beautiful. So yeah, I look forward to when it will be really tall. It's supposed to be like 1.5 2 meters high. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the tour, and I look forward to making the next one. Hopefully in a couple of years this front lawn will be full of food and trees. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely evening.